welcome a group that has truly climbed mountains this year. Welcome to the stage Santa Fe High School Student Council and their president, Jorge Ramos, and advisor, Danielle Hildebrand.
Good morning. Last May, we endured a tragedy that is unfortunately all too common. To say bouncing back was easy would be a lie. Stuco friendships and camaraderie helped me make it through this year as our community faced new challenges and feelings we didn't know how to handle. We went from being united to tearing each other down for just petty arguments. Our council could not let this happen to our schools. Inside our walls, we could control the atmosphere, and it was time for us to step up. Our council's goal was to help the students want to come back to school. Walking in the same doors as you ran out of was not easy, and a lot of our students were not handling it well. It was our job to get the student body involved and bring back the Indian spirit. Beginning with Fish Camp, we started to bring back the normalcy. With 70 students actively involved in the student council and a very successful homecoming carnival, our year began with momentum. Last fall, our sports teams dominated and our school spirit was great. Student sections at games were filled to the brim with fans dressed in whatever theme we had decided on. We rode fan buses to away games to watch our teams play in playoffs and display our school spirit. However, our days were also met with sorrow and anxiety. On field trips, away games, even on campus, there was new triggers. Simple things like popping balloons or a routine fire drill could throw any of us off. As a student council, we talked through many things. Many conversations we had were about having to be the examples. Miss H always tells us she can't protect us outside of our bubble. She can take precautions and plan for things that happen within our school. But when we leave, we are in the real world. We have to expect the unexpected and be prepared to handle it. Student Council has helped us get through that. And here we are, preparing for Senior Smackdown and Powder Puff. We not only survived this year, we made it one to remember. We couldn't have accomplished this without the help from any of you guys. We're grateful for you and the donations that TASC collected. That $5,000 allowed us to put our efforts into making our school a place where we wanted to be. The extra funds were used to help fund projects, revamp our homecoming carnival, and buy supplies for our holiday door decorating contest, and also to help buy an inflatable projector for Senior Sunset. The personal cost for each of us to attend state was less expensive this year due to these funds, and for that we are also grateful. Thank you. The personal cost for each of us to attend state was less expensive this year due to these funds. And for that, we are also grateful. Thank you.
I wanted this job, I had to take it. These kids were going to need to adapt to our new normalcy, and I needed the help. It takes a strong person to show up to a place every day where you don't want to be, and these kids do it 5 days a week. Every day we are met with the memory of May 18th. At least once a day, our souls cross our minds. I could never say how proud I am of these kids standing behind me and everyone else back home. They have gone through things most adults never dream of. But here they are, stronger and more resilient than anyone could have imagined. I could go on and on about how amazing they are, and how each is fighting their own battle, and how we survived as a team. We are a leadership team that would not let the pain take away from the class of 2019 senior year, a team that would not let one horrible person define who we are, who we can be, and who we will be. More than ever, Student Council is an important asset to the school, and we will continue to shine light on what needs to be celebrated and keep high school as it should be. We didn't change much this year. We stuck to our traditional Stuco events. We are on that home stretch and have Senior Smackdown, Powder Puff, and Senior Sunset to look forward to. As the year comes to an end and the anniversary of our tragedy approaches, I find myself thinking about how far we have come. Not every day has been a good day, and perfect days were slim, but every day has meant something. These kids are the strongest individuals I know, and together they form an organization with the weight of the community on their shoulders and the responsibility of their peers in their hands. They saw the challenge, they determined a plan of action, and they resolved to rise. They are the true definition of Santa Fe Strong.